మా బావ మనోభావాలు దెబ్బతిన్నాయే.
Well done.
So here is Chandrika Ravi. Hi.
Okay. Maa Bava.
ఓకే, కొంచెం అప్పుడప్పుడు మన మనోభావాలు కూడా దెబ్బతింటాయి. సో ఎనీవేస్ చూసారు కదా, బ్యూటిఫుల్ క్యూటీ గార్జియస్ క్యూటీ పై చంద్రికా రవి ఇస్ హియర్. హౌ ఆర్ యు?
I'm good. Thank you so much for that introduction. It was very nice. Let's have a seat. Yes.
హాయ్ హలో నమస్తే, దిస్ ఇస్ మహి. వెల్కమ్ టు అవర్ ఛానల్ IndiaGlitz తెలుగు. అండ్ రైట్ నౌ ఇప్పుడు నాతో పాటు ఉన్న యాక్టర్ గురించి నేను ఆల్రెడీ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఇచ్చేసాను. అండ్ బిఫోర్ దట్ కొంచెం యూజువల్లీ పీపుల్కి 72 హార్ట్ బీట్ కొడుతుంటుంది కదా, ఇప్పుడు నాకు కొంచెం పెరిగిందనమాట. యు నో బికాస్ ఆఫ్ వై? ఆబ్వియస్లీ యు నో దట్ Chandrika Ravi is here. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for that. Another lovely introduction. Thank you.
And by the way, today is my birthday actually.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's my mother's birthday today as well.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's a great day.
No, I'm sorry because I reborn again because of your love.
Oh, what can I say? I'm just here to give everyone a new birth.
అంటే just joke చేసా, but it's nice actually to see you in Veera Simha Reddy on big screen with the mass dance. Balakrishna garu, how it happens all and all.
Actually, this is all because of Gopi Chand sir. I literally would not be sitting here if it wasn't for him. He had messaged me some months before we'd actually filmed this and said, you know, I definitely want to put you in the movie in some way, some role, we'll do something. And then they called, like, it was a Wednesday they called, my Wednesday there, and he was like, can you come here in like 2-3 days? I said, sure, I can come tomorrow if you want me to come. And he said, you know, we've made this song and I think you're the only person that can, you know, do this song. So I was here by, I think that Sunday. Yeah, by the Sunday, actually Monday morning I was here, and then we went straight to filming. So literally, if it wasn't for Gopi Chand sir, I wouldn't be here.
Okay, I mean, how's your back pain and all right now?
I actually still have a few issues with it. I have to take like muscle relaxants at night. It's been hard going to the gym and stuff, but I look at the performance and I don't see it. Like, I know I had it, but I don't see it. Definitely, it was one of those moments where I remember, like, I would have to look down this way. So if I was crying in pain, the tears would go down, not down my face. And in that moment, I remember thinking to myself, like, I've prayed for a moment like this. I prayed to be on a song like this, you know, because like they said, no one could do a role like that where you can really, like, push the boundaries of, like, sexiness. And I always wanted to play something like that, coming from the West and having both the upbringing. So it was like, push through the pain, who cares, I'll deal with it later. I don't care, this pain is like so small compared to like me being on this set.
So entire song మీరు చెప్పలేదు, like back pain అని చెప్పేసి you never told with anyone on the entire song?
It was only the last 2 days that it really started hurting. The first few days was like, you know, shoe issue, like, you know, my foot had blisters and everything, because I remember walking in on the first day and the dances had already started. And I was looking at them and I knew I was also booked not as an actress, I was also booked as a dancer because I am a dancer. So I had to match them. I had to make sure I was going at 110% because their 50% is like my 100%. So I had to push and make sure I was doing like the best I could possibly do. So the last 2 days I ended like there was the dance master's like assistant, I think she was there and she felt my back. She's like, Chandrika, there's huge knots in your back, like how did this happen? I said, I don't know, I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to keep pushing. And I just remember apologizing to Gopi Chand sir and Shekhar Master sir. I was like, I'm so sorry about my back, and they both told me, they were like, no one would ever watch this and know that you were injured. You pushed through, you did such a great job. But I'm just grateful for the hard work because it was very easy to just at the moment be, I cannot do this.
Nice. So you are half Malayalam, half Tamilian. So okay, tell me few things in Tamil and Malayalam right now.
My Malayalam spoken is very, very bad. Like, my grandmother laughs at me all the time. I'll just be like, Enna Vishesham, like I'll say, Enna Vartamanam. My Tamil I can read and write. Like, Tamil I'm pakka, because I grew up in Singapore for a bit. Okay. So there I had to learn Tamil. So I learnt from all the way. And so till today I can still read and write.
I hope you grown up with seeing the Telugu films.
I grew up watching Telugu films actually, but I think because I wasn't hearing it every day, like at least with my grandparents, I was hearing Tamil and Malayalam. They would speak to me. So Telugu, it wasn't until the first Telugu film I did where I was like, you know, I want to at least know the pronunciation. It's because you can tell when someone is just miming it and not doing it properly. So actually, if you ask Sir and everyone, the whole time on set, the 5 days I was there, I was glued to my script. I was just like, I don't care what I do, I just need to make sure I say it properly. Because I also didn't want to be someone that just came to another film industry and just doesn't know the language. I didn't want to be that person. That's why I've also stuck to South Indian films. I've got North Indian offers, but I'm not North Indian. I would rather do something that's my culture. So even my Tamil films, they thought I was just some South girl that grew up overseas that didn't know anything. So I would say, no, I want my Tamil script. And they thought it was a joke. They're like, ha, funny. I was like, no, really, I want the Tamil script. So my current education is Telugu films. I've been watching non-stop, like just watching over and over again. Even my own song, like listening it over and over again. And now I can, put the comparison of words together. So I'm getting better.
I mean, can I know which movies you know before entering into the Telugu films?
The funny thing is, when I walked onto set, Sir had said, "Did you watch Akanda?" I said, "Sir, I actually just watched Akanda. Like, I love Akanda. I watched Pushpa. I watched RRR. Obviously, there's also films that are getting a lot of buzz in the West as well. So I had already started watching it before because I was like, when I saw Urantava, I was like, wow, this has never been done. Like, wow. So I'm starting to go back some more. Like, I'm just going back. I'll like search Telugu online Netflix, and then I'll just click and then just watch.
Okay, so how's your feeling when he is the 60s, but he do dance with with youngsters and young people? What's your thought on the time?
I literally thought it was a gift from God, not just to share screen space with Sir, because I grew up watching Sir's father also on screen. My father loves mythological stories.
Okay.
And my father was just telling me this the other day. He was like, I just can't believe that we watched his father and now, Sir, you are sharing, not just sharing screen space, but to be performing with Sir, like most of the song is Sir and I together performing, So it's like as if a dream, like me doing this role was a movie in itself. I was like, oh my God, this small town girl from Australia, that my only connection to India was films.
Okay.
Because I grew up, my parents weren't very well off or anything, so that was our connection. I would watch films, and that's how I said I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to learn dancing, Indian dancing. I wanted to speak the languages. I wanted to do all those things. It came from films and watching Sir,
Okay. I mean, do you have any doubt whether you are accepting the song? Why I will enter into Telugu films with the song? I want to just do in a lead role or else.
No, because I actually think that screen presence is something that's very important, and not a lot of people have screen presence. In a 5-minute song, I know I brought screen presence that a lot of people could not do. Sexual roles and sexuality, a woman being empowered. It's not a lot of. There's not a lot of women that I can actually do that. There's a very thin line where it becomes vulgar. There's a very thin line where it looks put on. It's not natural. And for me, I do these roles in the West also. I don't play the doctors and the nurses and the engineers. I'm going for roles opposite, like Oscar winners.
Okay.
I might not get it, but I'm already in that room as an Indian girl, the first Indian sex symbol in the West. So for me, I don't, whether it was a song or a role or whatever the situation is, I know I was doing what I wanted to do. It wasn't, I know the power of me doing this song. It's never been done. There's never been a South Indian item girl. There's never, no one's done something on this level. So for me to be the first, not the last, I look at it that way. I know that what I have done is great in itself,
Okay. Being beautiful, apart from beautiful.
Thank you.
And doing movies, what is your regular routine?
I wake up in the morning. I usually respond to my parents and everything because of the time difference. And then I'll go to the gym. And then LA life is very different. We audition. There's always a red carpet. There's always an event, something going on. So I always have something going on there where I have to get ready and do all those things. LA is very much a very sceney place. It's like a Mumbai. It's everywhere you go, you have to be dressed well. And, you get out of the car, everyone's looking at you, that kind of a thing. So it's always something going on. But I'm actually very much a homebody. People actually don't realize that. If I don't have to leave the house, I don't leave my house. I don't leave my building. Everything's in my building. My gym is there. Everything's there. I don't leave the house.
Okay.
Like at all. I would just sit in my house in my big oversized clothes, watching movies and working on a few shows that I'm working on. I'm writing and directing a few shows there that I'm also in. Yeah, and one of those is a cooking show, which is another thing I'm very passionate about. So yeah, I usually just cook, eat, relax at home. That's usually my day.
Nice.
Go work out.
Okay, I think you worked in Telugu film lately, 5 to 8 days, right? I mean, that song and all. I hope you know some Telugu words.
I can try and understand if I don't know it.
Few words.
Honestly, the ones that I know are all the slogans that people were saying about Balaya sir. Like the first day, they like,
come on, I
Coca-Cola,
want to-
Pepsi, Balaya Babu. No, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Balaya Babu, sexy. I was like, what are you all saying? They're like, you haven't heard this? I was like, no. Then they told me, so I was like, oh my God, tell me more. Those are the ones I
When you
learned.
entered into any place on Hyderabad or any world, if you want to recognize it as Telugu guy, if I say Jai Balaya, they
Oh,
will
100%.
yeah, they will
100%.
recognize me. I'm a Telugu guy.
The day I finished, we finished at about 6 p.m. I think, and I was at the airport by 9 because I had a flight. People had already recognized me from the articles or whatever that was out, and they was telling me Jai Balaya, and I was like, thank you, recognize me, you know who I am. I'm acting with sir, like you actually, it's a respect thing,
Yeah.
I'm not from the Telugu industry. I'm just now opening my career here. So it was a respect thing. I actually felt appreciated and accepted by sir's fans.
ఎస్ సూపర్ నైస్. సో అలా జయబాలయ్య గారు మనల్ని ఆల్ ఓవర్ వరల్డ్లో ఎక్కడున్నా సరే తెలుగు వాళ్ళని గుర్తించడానికి ఆ స్లోగన్ అనేది యూజ్ అయింది. ఎనీవేస్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఏ స్మాల్ ర్యాపిడ్ ఫైర్. ఐ ఆస్క్ యూ సమ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ బికాజ్ యూ హ్యావ్ సీన్ సమ్ తెలుగు మూవీస్, రైట్? వన్ సబ్జెక్ట్ యూ వాంట్ టు యాక్ట్ ఆర్ రీమేక్ విత్ తెలుగు హీరో.
Honestly, I've been thinking about this. There's a lot of like Western films that I would like to do because, like I said, the women's empowerment thing. People get confused with the sexual empowerment thing, thinking it's a bad thing. There's so many films that I would love to do, but I would like to say I would love to do a Silk Smita biopic. I think that would be incredible.
Okay, nice. Biggest addiction?
Food.
Okay. What is your first reaction when you listen this song? Maa Bava Manobhavalu.
So I was in the trailer. They brought the song to me, and I said, no, I need earphones. I want to hear every single thing. It is such a mass song, and like I think being a South Indian, I resonate with it. I know how big a song can be, and just everything in the song, like. When we're doing the takes, obviously we're not playing the whole song. Where I was like, no, just keep playing it. Just don't stop it. I just want to keep hearing it. Even this morning when I landed, I played it the whole way from the airport all the way to the hotel, like just non-stop. It's such a great song. Like it's literally a party song.
A movie watched countless times and would still be ready to watch again.
The first one that came to my mind is actually a Hindi movie, Ram Leela. I love those kind of period pieces. I think it would be great to do those kind of like films here also.
Nice. Last person you made you cry?
In a good way, it was me. I actually realized that I'm a big believer in God and do good and you get good. And I truly believe that I did something good to have this big of an opportunity. I'm junior, but I've done work. But to be dancing next to sir in this big of a film with Gopi Chand sir, Maitri movie makers, like the whole thing is just like it's like a dream come true, really a dream come true for like this small town Australian girl. So I made myself cry in a good way.
Have you ever Googled yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Put yourself in one classic film.
In a classic, oh my god, this is really funny, but you know the Tamil film Jeans? I love that song. Like when she's dancing on the plane, I would love to do that again.
Okay. First salary?
First salary, I started acting and dancing when I was 3. So I was doing like, small commercials and things from a young age. So I got my first salary probably like 5-6 years old.
Crush on a heroes. I mean, anyone. Telugu. We want Telugu. No. Okay.
This is what I just told also. I will say the non-married ones because I feel very weird saying about the married ones that I said like that. So I'll say Vijay sir. Vijay sir.
Vijay means
Telugu, obviously.
Telugu
yeah.
Vijay Devarkonda garu.
Yeah.
Okay, done. So you have seen his movies.
Of course.
Okay,
Of course.
done. Which movie character you would like to date?
Pushpa.
Pushpa character.
I feel like I'm equally as rowdy, so it'll be a real like who's more rowdier.
Love to reborn as.
First thing that came to my head was a dog. I feel like dogs usually, like if it's a pet, not unfortunately there's a lot of strays, but if it's a pet, they usually are showered in love, especially Indian households. Like my father and mother love my sister's dogs. Like they treated like their own kids.
Okay.
So I would love to be reborn as a dog, I guess.
Okay.
And unconditional love.
If no one around you, what you will do?
People don't realize that when I'm alone, I'm usually wearing like oversized sweatshirts and hoodies and sweatpants. My hair's tied up. I have a mask on. Like I'm just relaxing on my couch. Like I'm a very free spirit. Like I can look like this, but I also look the opposite of this. That's usually me when I'm alone.
Love or lust?
Love.
Okay. Celebrity couple you like?
I would have to say Deepika and Ranveer. I think not just for Indians, it's a great, to work together, to support each other, the things they both do in a global sphere. That Deepika is the face of Louis Vuitton and like all of that. It's great to see Indian people doing things like that, where people recognize a love or marriage like that in the world.
If you're stuck in a lift with Prabhas Garu and Allu Arjun Garu, what conversation you will build?
I would ask every question I could possibly ask about their career.
Okay.
And what they felt, whether they thought that movie was going to be it. Like how is it the same feeling? Did you it doesn't matter how big or small an artist you are, you always feel like that's going to be something. But I would love to know if they knew that was what it was going to be, that global of a...
Very nice, very nice. And finally, I want to listen that song in your words.
Oh my God. No, I
Is
can't
that
sing it. I can't
possible
sing,
or
I can't
not?
sing it. No. I stick to my dancing and my acting. I can't sing.
Okay, sir, finally, any 5 weird expressions in 5 seconds? Okay, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Such a lovely smile you have.
Thank you so
and all the
much.
best for your future. I know this Veera Simha Reddy gonna blockbuster, and that song will be ruins the hearts.
100%.
So guys, ఇదన్నమాట చంద్రిక గారితో మాట్లాడిన మాటలు. This is Ajamahis signing off.
Hi, this is Avika Gaur. Please subscribe to IndiaGlitz.
Please subscribe IndiaGlitz Telugu.
Hi, this is Raj Tarun. Please subscribe to IndiaGlitz.
Hello guys, Jashwant Jesse here. Please subscribe our channel, our favorite channel, India Glitz. Like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon.